Assalam-o-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is going to be the sixth chapter or sixth video of book Tasheel Un Nahw. Today in this video we are going to learn about sentences. In Arabic language there are two types of sentence. One is called Murakab Tam and another one is called Murakab Naqis. Remember, sometimes the sentence is known as Murakab or Jumla or Kalam. All these three words refer to the same share the same thought and same definition, that is sentence. So for sentence you can say kalam or murakkab or jumla. All these three words are equally same. In Arabic language there are two types of sentence. One is called murakkab tam and another one is called murakkab naqis. So let's understand what is murakkab tam. Murakkab tam means complete sentence, and Murakab Naqis means incomplete sentence, or we can say phrases. Now the question is, what is complete sentence? As I have already explained you earlier in our first video of Tasheel Un Nahw, that a complete sentence are those type of sentence which give us or provide a speaker provides a listener a complete information about anything. What is complete sentence? Complete sentences are those type of sentence which provides a complete information. And what are incomplete sentences? So it's just opposite of complete sentence. Sentence which does not provide a complete information is incomplete sentence. Now the question rises here, how can anyone able to decide whether the sentence is complete or incomplete? Now listen very carefully what I'm going to discuss right now. Sometimes the complete or incomplete information totally depends on the existing knowledge or information speaker have. Sometimes a single word provides a complete information, and vice versa. Sometimes a complete sentence or a group of multiple words which becomes a sentence is not capable of providing a complete information as well. So the question rises here, how can one able to, as for a beginner or a student of Arabic language, how we are able to decide whether this sentence is complete or incomplete? So for recognition of complete or incomplete sentence, we are going to learn some specific rules and types which help us to understand the complete as well as incomplete sentence clearly and properly. So before jumping towards the complete or incomplete sentence, let's understand one thing which is related to this sentence, that the types of sentence. So complete sentence is also divided into two types. One is called Jumlatun Ismiyatun. As I already stated earlier, Jumla is also known as sentence. So Jumlatun Ismiyatun means a sentence start with ism. Any sentence which start with ism is called Jumla Ismiya, and another is Jumlatun Failiyatun. So Jumlatun Failiyatun means a sentence start with fail. So Jumle Ismiya and Jumle Felia, these two sentences are part of complete sentence. Right now in this lesson, we are not going to learn or discuss about a complete sentence. We are going to learn about incomplete sentence first. So incomplete sentence is also of two types. One is called Murakab Izafi and another one is called Murakab Tausifi. So Murakab Izafi and Murakab Tausifi both are the type of incomplete sentence. Now let's learn about the incomplete sentence and its types first. Let me clear the screen. So first we are going to learn about Murakab Izafi. In Murakab Izafi there are two words, or we can say Murakab Izafi is a type of incomplete sentence made from two words. One is called Muzaf and another one is called Muzaf Ilayhi. So what is Muzaf and Muzaf Ilayhi? Muzaf and Muzaf Ilayhi are the parts of Murakab Izafi sentence. And what is Murakab Izafi sentence? Murakab Izafi sentence is a type of incomplete sentence. Now what is Muzaf and Muzaf Ilayhi? Let's first understand what is Muzaf Ilayhi. Muzaf Ilayhi means honor. It's not the exact meaning of Muzaf Ilayhi, but for our understanding in the beginning, we can just assume Muzaf Ilayhi as honor. And what is Muzaf? Muzaf is a possession or something which is owned by honor. For example, if I am saying pen of Zaid, let me write this also in Arabic. Qalamu Zaid. Here the pen belongs to Zaid, or in another sense we can say Zaid is the owner of pen. So here owner is Zaid and the possession is pen. So it means honor Zaid is Muzaf Ilayhi and the qalam, the pen, is Muzaf here, because Zaid Muzaf Ilayhi is the owner of pen, whereas the Muzaf pen is owned or possessed by Zaid. So I hope you understood what is Muzaf and Muzaf Ilayhi. But still we need some more information about Muzaf and Muzaf Ilayhi to able to perfectly figure out the Muzaf and Muzaf Ilayhi from any Arabic text. So for understanding the concepts of Murakab Izafi, we need to understand and go through some basic rules of Murakab Izafi. So the first rule I'm going to write is both Muzaf and Muzaf Ilayhi comes together. Second rule is Muzaf comes first and then Muzaf Ilayhi. Third rule is Muzaf accept Muzaf accept any kind of i'rab but not tanween. Muzaf Ilayhi i'rab is fixed with kasra but can accept tanween. And the fifth one, muzaf never accept alif lam on it. These five are the most important rule of Murakab Izafi. If you understand these five rules and memorize it by heart, you will be easily able to recognize as well as translate the muzaf, muzaf ilay, or in another sense we can say Murakab Izafi sentence clearly and perfectly. Now let me explain these rules of muzaf and muzaf ilay. First rule is both muzaf and muzaf ilay comes together. Let's assume the example of qalamu zaidin. So here qalamu is muzaf and zaidin is muzaf ilay. Why? Because zaidin is the owner. So see, I am writing both the muzaf and muzaf ilay together, and there are no any other word written between these muzaf and muzaf ilay, because it is not possible. Whenever there is a muzaf, there must be muzaf ilay just after muzaf. Between muzaf, muzaf ilay, there is no chance and possibility of any other word between them. Second rule is muzaf come first and then muzaf ilay. See the example. In Arabic, we first write muzaf and then muzaf ilay. So here qalamu is a muzaf which is written first, and then zaidin, which is muzaf ilay, comes after muzaf. Now the third rule is muzaf accept any kind of i'rab but not tanween. It means we can add zamma, fatha or kasra on muzaf as per its need. We will learn later when we have to add fatha, zamma or kasra. For now we can say muzaf can accept all the three kinds of i'rab but not in a tanween format. You cannot write qalamun or qalamin or qalaman. It is wrong. We can say qalamu or qalami or qalama without tanween. So that's the third rule. Fourth rule is muzaf ilay i'rab is fixed with kasra but can accept tanween. So muzaf ilay i'rab is fixed with kasra. It means muzaf ilay will always have kasra on it. Its i'rab is completely fixed. It can never change in any circumstances except few which we will be learning later inshallah in the upcoming chapters. Right, for now instance we can say the i'rab of muzaf ilay is fixed with kasra. That's why here zaidin is having kasra on it. You cannot add zaidan or zaidun. It is wrong. Another thing is that muzaf can accept tanween. So let me remove this example and let me write this one. I can write rajulin, or if you don't want to add tanween, you can simply say ar-rajuli. So there is no such there is no such provision for muzaf ilay. Muzaf ilay can have alif lam on it, muzaf ilay can have tanween on it. There is just one rule, that muzaf ilay cannot accept any i'rab. It will always have kasra on it only. But when it comes to muzaf, muzaf will never accept alif lam. We cannot add alif lam on qalam because it's becoming muzaf here. Muzaf ilay can never accept alif lam on it. Now, if you remember the seventh part of marifa, where I told you whenever the muzaf ilay is marifa, its muzaf also become marifa. So here This qalam is also marifa. Why this qalam is marifa? Because its owner is marifa. Ar-rajuli is marifa with alif lam. So whenever the muzaf ilay is marifa, its muzaf also become marifa. So these are the 5 rules of muzaf and muzaf ilay. By using these rules, you can easily able to understand the muzaf and muzaf ilay. Let me give you a few examples to make this more crystal and clear. Like when I'm saying kitabu ar-rajuli, here kitabu is muzaf and ar-rajuli is muzaf ilay. Always remember one more thing. In Arabic, we first write muzaf, then muzaf ilay. Okay? While translating the muzaf ilay, we can say in any way we want to say. But when writing in Arabic, we have to be very careful that we are writing muzaf first and then muzaf ilay. Now, one more thing. In Arabic language, we have learned and understood clearly that there are 2 reasons for any word having kasra on it. One is either that word is being muzaf ilay, or another reason is that one of the harf jar just before that word. So whenever you see any word having kasra on it, zair on it, look for the reason and you will see that there is only one of these 2 reasons present there. Either that word is muzaf ilay, that's why it's having kasra on it, or that word is being followed by one of harf jar, that's why having kasra on it. Why? Because harf jar also provide kasra to any word. Now, one more thing which we have to remember. For example, suppose I want to say 2 books of Zaid. So 2 book. When you want to make tasniya, we add alif noon, so it's become kitabani. So we can say kitabani Zaidin, 2 book of Zaid. But here the catch. Whenever tasniya word or jama muzakkar salim, listen carefully and write down in your notebook. Whenever any tasniya word or jama muzakkar salim word become muzaf, its noon eliminated. So instead of writing kitabani Zaidin, we are saying kitaba Zaidin, 2 books of Zaid. Let me give you another example to make you understand clearly. When I am saying Muslimu al-Hindi, one Muslim of India, Muslimani al-Hindi, 2 Muslims of India. But now this is tasniya, so we have to remove this noon. So Muslima al-Hindi, 2 Muslims of India. Now when we want to say more than 2 Muslims of India, we are saying Muslimuna al-Hindi. But still this is Jama Muzakkar Salim, so noon should be eliminated and one additional alif will be added after wow. Muslimu al-Hindi, more than 2 Muslims of India. Remember, this rule is only applied with tasniya and Jama Muzakkar Salim, not with Wahid, not with Jama Mukassar or Jama Muannas Salim. So that's all for Muzaf and Muzaf ilay Murakab Izafi. Now let's learn about the another type of incomplete sentence, that is Murakab Tausifi. Murakab Tausifi is also another type of incomplete sentence. This sentence is also made from two words. One is called mawsoof and another one is called sifat. This mawsoof sifat words combine together to form a incomplete sentence, that is Murakab Tausifi. What is mawsoof and what is sifat? Let's understand this deeply. Mawsoof are the words, or mawsoof are the person, place or thing, or in general sense we can say mawsoof is just a noun which is being attributed by adjectives. What is mawsoof? Mawsoof is a noun or pronoun which is being attributed or expressed by one of the adjectives. And what is sifat? Sifat is the attributing or adjectival word. For example, if I am saying rajulun hasanun, hasanun means beautiful. Rajulun hasanun, rajulun means man, hasanun means beautiful. Here the rajulun word is being attributed by one of the word hasanun, which means beautiful. So here rajulun is mawsoof while hasanun is sifat. But still, for understanding the mawsoof and sifat clearly, let's go with the rule. So first rule of mawsoof sifat is that mawsoof and sifat both comes together, similar to muzaf ilay. Second, mawsoof comes first and then sifat. Third one is, which is very important, between mawsoof and sifat there are 4 similarities should be found together equivalently. What are those 4 similarities? They should be equal in i'rab, they should be equal in gender, they should be equal in quantity, and they should be equal in proper and common. Let me explain all these rules clearly one by one. For that, let's take example of rajulun hasanun. Rajulun hasanun, these two words are mawsoof sifat because mawsoof come first and then sifat. So rajulun is mawsoof and hasanun is sifat. Mawsoof sifat always comes together. That's why between rajulun hasanun we cannot add any other word. If we add any other word, this sentence will be no longer considered as mawsoof sifat or Murakab Tausifi. Third, the most important rule is that between mawsoof sifat there are 4 similarities should be found together equivalently. It means between mawsoof sifat, if a word is mawsoof sifat or not. For example, there are 2 words written together, so we cannot just simply say that this is mawsoof sifat. No. Why? Because there is a chance that sentence is not mawsoof sifat, maybe it's another sentence. How can one able to understand whether these 2 words are mawsoof sifat or not? So there are some rules. If those rules met, then we will consider the both word as mawsoof sifat. If any of these 4 rules get violated, then those two words will be not considered as a mawsuf sifat. For example, the first rule is we have to check for the i'rab of both words. If we are assuming that these two words are mawsuf sifat, the mawsuf sifat always have the same i'rab. Whatever i'rab the mawsuf have, sifat will follow the same i'rab. This means if rajulun is having zamma and we can assume it as a mawsuf, then hasanun will also have the same i'rab, that is hasanun. If I'm writing zamma on rajulun and on a hasanun word I'm giving zair hasanin, these two words are no longer known as mawsuf sifat. So they should be equal in i'rab. If mawsuf is having fatha, sifat will have fatha. If mawsuf is having kasra, sifat will have kasra. But one more thing which we have to remember, we make a lot of mistake in this. When I am saying i'rab, it does not mean tanween, because tanween is not an actual i'rab. Tanween is just a sign of nakira. I'rab means zabar, pesh or zair, zamma, fatha, kasra, the harkat. That's why if someone asks you, is rajulun with tanween and ar-rajulu with pesh, do they both have the same and equal i'rab? You will say yes, because they both have zamma on it, pesh on it. One with tanween, another without tanween, but they both have the same and equal i'rab. So the first rule of mawsuf sifat is that both mawsuf sifat should be equal and similar in i'rab. So rajulun, hasanun both have same i'rab. Second one is gender. They both should be equal in gender. It means if the mawsuf is muzakkar, sifat will be muzakkar. If mawsuf is muannas, sifat will be muannas. So see, rajulun hasanun, they both are muzakkar. Rajulun is muzakkar, hasanun is muzakkar. If we convert this hasanun word to muannas, hasanatun, now these two words are no longer mawsuf sifat. First rule is met, yes, they both have zamma on it. But the second rule is broke here, because rajulun is a muzakkar, male, and hasanatun is a sign of muannas added on this word. So hasanatun is muannas and this is female. So one is male and another one is female. So this cannot be considered as a mawsuf sifat. Third one is quantity. It means if mawsuf is muzakkar, sifat will be muzakkar. If mawsuf is quantity means wahid tasniya jama. So if mawsuf is wahid, sifat will be wahid. If mawsuf is tasniya, sifat will be tasniya. And if mawsuf is jama, sifat will be jama. Okay. Now, similarly, if I am saying rajulani, we cannot use hasanun as a sifat because it will be incomplete. It's an incomplete sentence. And also a wrong sentence, not incomplete, because we are learning incomplete sentence. So why this is a wrong sentence? Because here the first word is tasniya and the second one is wahid. And for mawsuf sifat, they should be very equal in the both word. So the both words should be equal in quantity as well. So if the mawsuf is wahid, sifat is wahid. If mawsuf is tasniya, sifat is tasniya. And if mawsuf is jama, sifat is jama. And the last one is proper and common. If mawsuf is marifa, sifat is marifa. If mawsuf is nakira, sifat is nakira. For example, here rajulun hasanun, they both have tanween on it. That's why they both are nakira. So between rajulun and hasanun, all these four similarities found together, so we can say the one which comes first, that is rajulun, is mawsuf, and the one that comes last, that is hasanun, is a sifat here. But if we change any of these details, and if one of these similarities not found, that word will no longer mawsuf sifat. So for mawsuf sifat, all these four similarities should be found together and present at the time of conclusion. Now I'm going to give you an example here, and you have to decide whether this verse is a complete sentence and or not, and also you have to tell me the cause for it. So I'm writing here Zaidun Alimun, and another one is Zaidun al-alimu. Let me tell you one thing. Before jumping on the conclusion and giving me the answer, check both sentences one by one for all these four similarities, because 99% of the students always make mistake in recognizing these two sentences. Now I am going to give you the answer, so you can pause, try to find the answer on your own, and then let's compare your answer with mine. I am saying the Zaidun Alimun, the first sentence, which looks like Rajulun Hasanun, and most of you just compare the Zaidun Alimun with Rajulun Hasanun and stated that Zaidun Alimun is a mawsuf sifat. This sentence is actually not a mawsuf sifat. What is the reason? The reason is, let's check one by one. They both have equal i'rab, I agree. They both are same in gender. Zaidun is muzakkar, Alimun is muzakkar. They both are same in quantity. Zaidun is wahid, Alimun is wahid. Proper common. Here there is a difference. Zaid is a marefa word because it's a name, and Alimun is a nakira word with a tanween. Now you may be wondering, Zaidun also have tanween on it, but I told you all the proper nouns, the naming words will always have tanween on it, but those tanween is just a tanween. We cannot use those consider those tanween as a sign of nakira. So even though the naming word having tanween on it, those words are considered as marifa, not nakira. So here Zaidun is marifa and Alimun is nakira. That's why these two words cannot be mawsuf sifat. Whereas in second sentence, their i'rab is same, both have zamma, they both are muzakkar, they both are wahid. Zaidun is marifa because of name, and al-alimu is marifa because of alif lam. So the second sentence is the perfect example of mawsuf sifat. One more thing. The translation of Zaidun al-alimu or Rajulun Hasanun, which is a mawsuf sifat, it should be incomplete, not a complete way. The translation of Rajulun Hasanun is handsome man. We cannot say the man is handsome. It will be wrong. So whenever translating the Murakab Izafi or Tausifi, always remember these two words, these two sentences are the type of incomplete sentence, so they should be translated as incomplete, not a complete one. I hope you understood clearly both the types of incomplete sentence. In the next class, we will be learning about other topics in detail, inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.